All right, guys, we are back with round one, Edison Format at Epic Cards and Games in Hurst, Texas. We got Ryanide on the left, playing his signature Machina Frog deck, versus Joey Linch on the right, playing his signature Machina Turbo deck. Um, Both these guys are regulars on the channel. They've got a few wins. Ryan has got 5, while Linch has got 7, but Linch has never lost in the finals. We'll see if he can get back to another finals. He is 7-0 in the finals with Machina. Now Ryan's been in the finals a bunch of times. He's gotten second quite a few times. All right, so now it looks like Ryan extra normal the dupe frog and set a back row. Linch summons Lila, and then Ryan's gonna discard Dandelion with Regeki Break, get 2 tokens. He's gonna lose the Regeki Break anyway, right? So might as well to Lila. So might as well protect your dupe frog. Standby phase, bring back Treeborn. Oh, Ryan's playing Lad. Oof. He might just drop this Lad on him. Let's see if he does. Does he keep the token and the Treeborn? Yeah, gets rid of Treeborn and the token. Bring out Light and Darkness Dragon. So attacks Linch for 28. So one thing about Lad is that now Lad, I feel, is not as good because a lot of people are playing Legacy of Yatagarasu in their deck. And I think Linch, I'm pretty sure Linch main decks that card. So here, he's normal summons Gear Frame. Chains Torrential. See, yeah. So Lad's effect is going to bring back the Dandelion. And now Gear Frame's effect will activate to add Machina Fortress. All right, 8,052. Who will move on with a round 1 win? I'm rooting for Linch. I've said this in previous videos. I want Linch. I want to see either A, Linch lose in the finals, or have the streak continue. I want to see how long it could go. So he's reading Lad. Okay. He's going to drop the Fortress. 52 to 8,000. What's in Ryan's hands? I know he's got another Lad, Swap, Torrential. Okay, that's his hand. Can he drop another Lad? He might just drop a second Lad on Linch if Linch can't do it. Yeah, Linch passed. Oh, yeah, this is not looking good. But I guess the only good news is that he would have to negate his own Dandy. But he might summon the Substitute. Yeah. Now that makes sense. Now that... Oh, yeah, this is not looking good for Linch. Oh, yeah, this is a full-on Substitute. He's going to end on double Dupe Frog. But first, he might hit him for a ton of damage. Not a ton, but... The Squirtle and Charmander tokens. Ooh, nice. Okay, so, yeah, he's just going to keep going off. I actually don't like Torrential that much in Frogs. It can be good at times, though. Like, it's really good if your first turn plays, like, someone swaps in Treeborn. Alright, so he's going to keep going off. Gets the uni, attacks him with everything. Yeah, so it's 2,500 total. No Gores from Linch, it looks like. Now, here comes the dupes. Is the only... Oh, no, the other one's in the graveyard. Okay, so he's just going to end on the soft lock. Bounce the dupes in his hand. He might bounce the Unifrog. Yep. So he bounces the Unifrog, keeps both swap frogs on the field. And now... One thing I've noticed about Machina, because I've played against this matchup a lot recently. For some reason, I hopped on DB the other day. And everyone was playing this deck. At least everyone who I faced. I faced like 3 of them in a row. And I was playing Frogs. And one thing I noticed is that they kind of struggled to deal with the dupe block. Game 1 at least. Maybe game 2 and 3 it's not as bad. But yeah, game 1. Like I remember there was like a few games where I was like, I'm in trouble. And then I wouldn't even go for the hard dupe block. I would just go for the soft lock. And I was like, I came back and won the game. Alright. So Linch has double Fortress. But again, can't do anything. So he passes. Now Ryanide can't really drop the Lad on him. I mean, he can, but it's not as devastating. So he brings back Treeborn. Let's see if he drops the lad. Yep, tribute summons for a second lad. And lad, he attacks over the fortress. So he's gonna negate fortress's effect, but first he's gonna take 300. Now he switches the monsters to defense mode and passes. Yeah, probably wants to. I was thinking now he's going to equip, but it's gonna negate the. Yeah, lad's gonna negate it. Oop, and now Ryan. Oh. He can keep bouncing back his lad with Swap Frog. Yep. He can standby phase, drain. Yep, he's gonna make this play. Yep, this is a good play. Now he's gonna lad him again. Yep, drops the lad. Now he can run over the fortress. Yeah, he runs over the fortress. And he's gonna negate it. And pass. Yeah, this is not looking good for Linch. The good news is there's no more Swap Frog, but he can... If he can... No, I don't think he has another Swap Frog in his hand. No. So he... Or does he? Does he have a swap? Oh, so he can do it to him again. So now he flips Hamster. Lad negates. Summons Lila. Sets 2. And end phase Lila's going to negate. Yeah, he's just going to... You're forced to keep negating. And then he'll just mill. Yeah, Lightsworn's kind of wreck lad. So now, yeah, Ryan's got a lot of plays. I don't even know. This is definitely not a easy situation. Like, what do you do? Do you lad him again? Do you summon Caius? Do you summon Unifrog? Do you special? Yeah, let's see what Ryan decides to do. So he decides to tribute for Caius, targets the lad. I think it depends on what back rows are gone. No, he torrentialed you already, so you're not afraid of torrential anymore. So he gets rid of Lila, and Linch bottomlesses the Caius. Wait, what happened? Oh, can he bottomless? I think I remember Ryan told me one time... I forgot. There was one thing where you can play around bottomless or torrential. I can't remember. Ryan was telling me about this. Let me read Light and Darkness Dragon. So he special summons Swap Frog, bounces back the lad, and passes. So now Linch brings back Fortress and activates Yada. Yeah, but he still can't deal with that Duplock. Here comes Pot of Avarice. Did he normal summon this turn? No, I guess he can. If he can draw into Caius. I forgot. I remember Ryan was telling me about how to play around bottomless with Lad. I can't remember though. I forgot. I should have been paying better attention. What can I be special? I'm trying to watch playing what I was special. Alright, so what will Linch do? You know, Lad is coming down next turn, possibly. So he... Oh, there's the out. Mind control. Pitches Fortress. Oh, but Linch has the Gores. So you have to hit over Substitute first. Yeah. Okay, so Linch remembered. Now, this is not 8,000, but... Will Linch attack into Gores? It looks like he does. So now we're at 37 to 21. Which token will Ryanide bring out? Oh, he brings out the Gores token. Yeah, this is not looking too good for Linch. He can drop a Lad, and he'll have Gore. Well, he's got a 2,500 token. So he tributes to Gores. Okay, I think he did this because if If Linch gets rid of his lad, he's gonna bring back Gores. So he switches. So he attacks over Hamster for 17, and here comes D Prison. It's gonna negate. So it's at 23, so he's going to take 12. So that leaves him at 900, and then the token runs him over for 700. So that leaves Linch at 200. Now Linch draws a card. He has to attack over Dupe Frog first. So he can run over the lad, but then... Oh, no, this is... No, you have to attack Dupe. No. Jeez. Oh, man. But now Linch is just gonna lose unless he has a back row to stop the Gores, because he's gonna attack over your fortress, right? Okay, so he has one back row. Here comes Treeborn. Summon Junk. He can make a Catastor. He can make a Brio. He can make a Goyo. Let's see which one he decides to go for. So he decides to go for Brio. He's probably going to bounce the back row and go for game. Chains Yada, and then that is game. So, yep. Ryanide takes game one. We saw him maybe Ryanide or someone else can explain. I forgot there was a way Ryan was telling. And it's funny, Ryan's the one who was telling me about how to play around bottomless with a lad on the field. I forgot the reasoning. I know Ryan watches. I think Ryan watches all his duels because he's trying to get better, and it's good because obviously there's some plays that I might see or things that I might do different than Ryan. Doesn't mean I'm always correct or he's always correct, but you just learn from each other. I watch moves that I agree with, and sometimes I'm wrong, sometimes they're wrong, but that's how we get better. I mean, Ryan's improved since when I first met him. He's gotten way better from when he first showed up at the locals like a year and a half ago. All right, so now Linch goes first, game 2, summons Gear Frame, sets 3. Ryan special summons Cyber Dragon. And he's got Lad again, Force. So he contacts with the Gear Frame. 3 back rows, attacks. How many Yadas does Linch have back there? Sets 1 and passes. All right. So Ryan's hand is Uni, Caius, Lad, Force. So his hand's actually not that good. He doesn't have access to Treeborn. That's why, I've seen some people cut, Swap Frog to 2 or Treeborn to 2. But, man, when you don't draw Treeborn Frog, that's one of the reasons why I'm afraid to cut. I've done it in the past. I've played 2 swaps. I've played 1 Treeborn. But then it hurts when you don't have it. So Ryan chose to... Oh, heavy! All right, how many Yadas are back there? So I'm surprised Ryan chose to discard the Force instead of the Lad. I would have thought he would have discarded the Lad. So he Solemn's heavy. That's not good. Now you're down to 3,000. He might just Caius you right here. He's got Caius. Caius is the set monster. And Linch has Torrential. Okay, this is not too bad. Now Ryan's left with Lad and Uni. See, I don't know if he should have... Maybe he should have got rid of the Lad instead of the Force. Ooh, Lad. Oh, man. Oh, but top deck Gear Frame. Yeah, see, I think I think he should have got rid of the Lad with that Regeki break. This is exactly why, because now he could have been able to pitch that Force for Fortress. Oh, but Linch has nothing. What if that's a Yada? All right, now Linch has 3 cards. Oh, what a top deck. They're both ripping it. First, Ryan rips the Gear Frame, and now Linch rips Pot Avarice. Maybe Linch will draw his own Gear Frame. That might be Lynch's signature card, man. He always draws that dang Avarice. All right, so now draws 2. So Force, Lad. Yeah, Ryan's hand sucks. We'll see. We'll see if people agree. Should Ryan have discarded that Lad or the Force? You could argue he could have discarded the Unifrog as well, but I think personally the Lad. Because it's going to be so hard for you to bring that thing out. Especially when you have access to Treeborn. Alright, so here comes Sub. Tribute Gear Frame. Interesting to see what Ryan does here. Because I was kind of put in this same situation yesterday. Like, what do? Do you think he said Hamster or Raikou? If he says Hamster, you're in an okay spot. So do you go for the dupe block because you're anticipating you're probably going to get Raikou? Do you attack with the Swap Frog? Also, that's the one beauty of watching these replays. Like, because me, when I play Frogs, I like to see what Ryan does. Because sometimes I get ideas like, okay, Ryan did this. So maybe next time I'll do this same move that he made. Alright, so he goes for the dupe and Swap Frog. Did he maybe side out one dupe? So he chooses... Oh, okay, yeah, this was a good move. Yeah, I like this move. Good move. You get rid of his back row, which was a bluffed heavy. Now, most people side out heavy against Ryan. Or not Ryan, against Frogs. But I think it's local, so there's a lot of pre-playing that goes on. It's one of the unfortunate side effects of locals, like we know each other's decks and stuff. It happens to me, and I do it. Like, I did the same thing against Ryan recently, where I know he likes to side into a bunch of trap cards, so I kept in heavy against him, which I normally wouldn't against a Frog deck. So, okay, I like this play by Linch. He crashes his Raikou, so that way he can't, like, summon a big monster and attack over his Raikou for game, because they're both really low. Ooh, Ryan with the Chaos Sphere. So he's got Swap, Fortress, Chaos Sphere, and Lad. So he's going to bring back Treeborn Frog here. So is Chaos Sphere a machine? Yeah, you can pitch that for Fortress, right? Yeah, he can pitch it special summon Fortress. So I guess he attacks over for 700. Alright, this is anyone's game. 11 to 29. Do you crash the Fortress? Yeah, you just crash Fortresses. Now Linch. Ooh, Dinah. But Ryan with the top deck, Mirror Force. Summon Swap. Slim down the deck, get the second Treeborn. So, yeah, one thing I've noticed, Ryan's been keeping the second Treeborn in his deck. I think it's for a few reasons, to play around Karma Cut, Soul Release. So, oh, that's exact game. And, oh, yeah, he couldn't crow him because he had 2 Treeborns. So Ryanide is moving on with a round 1 win. Now Linch still has a chance to make top 4, but he's gonna have. This was a 4 rounds of Swiss, cut to top 4. Linch is gonna have to win out to get back in the top. It's possible, but a lot of times there's usually one X1 that doesn't get in, and it's usually the guys who lose round 1. That's what happened to Los in our previous hat tournament. He lost round 1, won 3 in a row, but got 5th. So maybe that'll happen to Joe Linch. We'll see. But also, let me know you got how you guys feel about this match. And also check out the link in the description. I have a coupon code for 5% off any Yu-Gi-Oh! Singles or product at Epic Cards and Games. Use my coupon code, Oscar Zelaya. My first and last name, all caps, for the coupon code. All right. Bye, guys.